voting for graduation names and readers,
testing reminders,
and sports results.
So stay tuned because Steele News Live starts now.
This is Steele News Live, class of 2025, with Maddie Gutierrez and Payton Kopronica.
Good morning, Steele. I'm Maddie Gutierrez.
And I'm Payton Kopronica.
First up, attention seniors. Mr. Tony emailed all of you that it's time of year to vote on a staff member to read names at commencement. Please complete the Google form in his email to vote for 2 staff members to read names at commencement. Voting ends at 3 p.m. on Friday, May 2nd.
Also, attention seniors, remember that the winners and runners-up of the senior superlative voting, which was announced on SNL before break, will be invited to group and superlative picture day tomorrow, Tuesday, April 22nd.
And attention staff members who are moderators of clubs here at Steele, remember that your club is also invited to picture day on April 22nd.
Mr. Binsky emailed you the schedule to share with your group, so please share them your time and tell them to be in the main gym 10 minutes before that scheduled time. And in prom news, this is a reminder that tickets went on sale last week and will remain on sale through the 25th at 3 p.m. Only seniors can purchase tickets and school fees must be paid before you do.
Guest forms are due April 24th. Guests must arrive with the senior who purchased them the ticket. Seniors nor guests can sell their ticket to anyone else. There will be a seating chart for dinner with 8 students per table. So please email Mrs. P your group list once your entire group has purchased tickets.
Do not email her your list until all your group has purchased tickets. She also wants you to include the whole group on the email so that they all receive the email and she knows that they are all in agreement to sit at the same table. Because in the past, she had students send her a list only to find out that not everyone wanted to sit at the same table.
Even though the theme is masquerade, you do not need to wear a mask at the dance. To purchase tickets online, you need to see Mrs. Aaron Jass in the main office. She will check to make sure all your fees are paid before giving you a code. You can use the code to purchase tickets online just like you would for a sporting event. You need to create a separate code for your guests.
If you want to save the online credit card fee, you may pay cash with Mrs. Dorr on April 23rd, 24th, or 25th from 2:45 to 3 p.m. Guests must be 20 years of age or younger. Freshmen from other schools are not permitted to attend.
Well, let's take a break and toss it over to our reporter for some tennis and baseball results. Take it away.
Thanks. Hi, Steele. I'm Destiny. And in sports news, the boys varsity tennis team beat Elyria 4-1. Winning for the Comets were Josh Tomlin at first singles, Tim Soy at third singles, Lucas Young and Tony Davis at first doubles, and AJ Humphrey and Carter Crawford at second doubles, all in straight sets. And in the varsity baseball team rolls to beat Avon Lake 12-2, and then a couple days later beat them again 12-4. Cale Charles got the win on the mound in the first game, and Cole Charles pitched to the Comets to victory in the second game. In those 2 games, the offense was led by Cole Marquez with 4 runs, 2 RBIs, and 3 stolen bases, Cole Charles with a run and 2 RBIs, Caleb Melendez with a run and 3 RBIs, Jacob Schleiser with 5 runs and 2 RBIs, Harrison Schneider with 3 runs and 2 RBIs, Tyler Den with 2 runs and 4 RBIs, Spencer Leibold with 2 runs and 2 RBIs, Landon Wolf with 2 RBIs, and Cooper Bingham with 2 runs, 3 RBIs, and a stolen base. They are now 9-0 on the season, and they travel to take on Olmsted Falls tonight. Well, that's all from me, Steele, so I'm going to toss it back to the anchors at the news desk for some softball results.
Thanks. In softball news, the girls varsity softball team had a big win against Midview 11-1. Karina Schuster got the win on the mound, and the offense was led by Allie Jackson with 2 runs and an RBI, Karina Schuster with 2 RBIs and a run,
Leah Sprague with an RBI and 2 runs, and Samantha Perch with her first ever home run as a freshman to win the game for the Comets.
The Comets also had an intense 10-inning game against Berea Mid-Park. Karina Schuster powered the defense and threw 189 pitches.
With 2 outs, the game concluded with McKenna Dorbeck's walk-off home run. They are now 5-1 in the season.
We have a lot of amazing teams here at Steele too, and one of those is the Steele dance team, who became the first Steele dance team to compete at the state level. Any student interested in being a part of the Steele dance team for next year should have their parent attend the mandatory dance team parent meeting on May 6th at 5:30 in the CLC at Steele. Dance team clinics for athletes will be on May 13th from 3:30 to 5:30 in the main gym at Steele. Tryouts will be on May 15th from 4 to 5, also in the main gym at Steele. Any questions and tryout sign-up information, please contact Coach Braun through email.
In academic news, testing season has arrived here at Steele. This Thursday and Friday will be administrating end-of-course exams for students who are enrolled in Algebra 1 and Geometry. Please see the calendar in Mr. Tony's email, which can also be found on the Steele report on Steele High School's webpage for dates when each test will be given, and also information on the modified schedules that we'll have during the testing days. You will want to get familiar with this calendar and use it as a reference so that those testing are ready for the test day, but also that everyone is on time for all their classes during these days with modified schedules.
Only students taking end-of-course exams need to report to school during the scheduled testing day times. Students that are testing should arrive on time with their testing room with their Chromebook fully charged. Testing locations will be emailed to you by your school counselor and will be posted outside the main office. All students not testing will follow a late arrival schedule. Please continue to check your school email in the upcoming weeks for further information. If you have any questions, feel free to contact anyone in the main office. Well, that's all we have for today, Steele.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.